Hey, espresso lovers, Mark here from Whole Latte Love. Dual boiler machines are the ultimate in home espresso. Today, I'm going to take you through our top 5 picks in the category for 2022. So maybe you got into home espresso with a single or heat exchange boiler machine and you're looking to upgrade. Or perhaps you want to jump right into a machine that's going to be more capable and easier to use. So all our picks here, they're made in Italy and Germany. They are true machines, expected to run for decades with proper care and maintenance. So not a lot of plastic here at all and few, if any, proprietary parts. 4 of the 5 have industry best 3-year parts and labor warranties through us. All have 5 out of 5-star verified customer reviews. Also factored into our choices, the opinions of our service staff, like lead tech Brian here. He's been inside a lot of machines and knows which are built to perform and last. Now, quite a range here, but I should let you know 4 of the machines have been in our top 5 selections in previous years. Turns out manufacturers were not creating a lot of new products during the pandemic, but we did see some upgrades to existing ones here and there. So I'll go through our picks from lowest to highest price, starting with the Profitec Pro 300. It's a compact and affordable dual boiler with a 5-minute heat up time. Then the Rancilio Silvia Pro X. It's a relatively new dual boiler entry with truly useful features and a price below most heat exchange boiler machines. After that, I'll take you through the Profitec Pro 600. It's a dynamic and compact machine with fabulous steaming that's customizable and available with flow control. For a modern take, the Bezzera Matrix sets the mood with color adjustable semi-transparent panels, touchscreen operation, and rosewood trim. And I'll wrap up with the top of the line ECM Synchronika, a true complete package, as beautifully detailed as it is powerful, and it's very customizable. Now, before we go through the machines, I'll let you know I've put a powerful comparison link down in the video description. It takes you right to our 5 favorite dual boilers, side by side, with current best pricing and a complete rundown of specs, warranties, connections to owner reviews, and as I like to say, a whole latte more, including in-depth videos of each. Priced below many heat exchange boiler machines with PID, it's hard to beat the value of the Profitec Pro 300. It uses a ring boiler setup, which places the boiler directly above the group. It's a smaller boiler than what we'll see in later machines in this video, but with a PID, you have the precise brew temperature accuracy needed for getting the most out of any coffee. And with a smaller boiler, heat up times are really fast, just 5 minutes from turn on to ready to brew if you're not steaming. When pulling a shot, the PID display becomes a shot timer. Like all dual boilers, you can steam and brew simultaneously. This saves prep time, and unlike single or heat exchange boiler machines, steaming milk has no effect on brew temps. While the external finishing detail doesn't match the quality of the more expensive machines on our list, you still have that legendary Profitec quality inside. The steam wand has a 2-hole tip and it's insulated, so no burn. That insulation is also going to get you a drier steam and easier cleanup with less baked on milk. With a smaller steam boiler, you give up a little in frothing performance compared to larger machines, but still have plenty to get the job done. Recovery is quick, so even with a smaller boiler, doing back-to-back drinks usually isn't a problem. If you want dual boiler functionality but want to save money and space, the Pro 300 gets you there at an attractive price point. So if you're a regular viewer of this channel, you know the much-loved Silvia single boiler wasn't included in our top 5 favorite premium entry-level machines this year, and yes, I did hear from you guys in the comments about that. For the disappointed, here's some Rancilio redemption with the inclusion here of their updated Pro X. It's an intriguing and affordable dual boiler PID machine. Now, the form factor is very similar to the original Silvia, just a little larger to accommodate a second boiler, a second pump, and the multi-function controller and display. This machine goes beyond the standard PID and shot timer. It has a soft pre-infusion function that's programmable between 2 and 8 seconds, or you can turn that off. This wets the coffee prior to application of full brew pressure. Potential benefits are swelling of the ground coffee to reduce channeling, allowing fresh coffees to off-gas a bit to reduce brightness, and helping to dig into coffees for richer extractions. Similar to benefits associated with E61 group machines, but at a lower price. I like the controller and display mounted front and center. It's easy to see and use. I've programmed a lot of PIDs with those typical plus and minus buttons, and this layout is by far my favorite. Very easy to navigate with a brew button used to confirm selections, and it has extended functions accessible there like automatic boiler draining, a 3-step group head cleaning with back flushing, automatic shutdown, and a rudimentary way of getting the machine to turn on after a set amount of time. It's a decent steamer through its 4-hole tip. The wand is uninsulated, so be sure and use a rubber grip to avoid burns and wipe it down quick to avoid excess baked on milk. The single boiler Silvia has been around for decades and has a devoted following. The dual boiler Silvia Pro X is a compelling and affordable recent entry in the field. The Profitec Pro 600 offers best-in-class steaming power, available flow control, and custom wood options. It's the first machine on our list with the industry standard E61 group, the only one with externally adjustable brew pressure, and a step up in finishing quality from the machines we've looked at so far. Like the Pro 300 and Silvia Pro X, it's driven by a vibration pump, so it's not going to be plumbable. Large quarter-turn sprung valves for steam and hot water feed insulated, no burn wands. Steam pressure maxes out at a best-in-class 2-bar and feeds a 2-hole tip. If you like powerful frothing, you're going to love this machine. Using the PID, you'll have individual control of temperature in both boilers. With that, you'll have precise brew temps and the ability to adjust your steam pressure to match your frothing skill and style. The machine is available with flow control of the E61 group. With flow profiling, you can craft your extractions, like controlling brightness in very fresh coffees or bitterness in darker roasts. If not familiar with the possibilities, I've linked a couple of videos in the description showing how to use flow to easily improve your espresso. With 10 custom wood options available for the side panels, you can make this machine your own. Inside, you've got stainless steel boilers and Profitec's reputation for quality engineering adding up to a powerful and reliable machine. If you don't need a direct waterline connection, the 5-star rated Pro 600 is an excellent option at a price well below other high-grade dual boiler machines with E61 groups. With the Bezzera Matrix here, we move up to dual boiler machines with rotary pumps that are plumbable direct to waterline. In my book, not having to fill a reservoir is a life-changing experience. The Pro 600 had all the custom wood options. With the Matrix here, we're going modern custom with semi-transparent body panels lit by RGB LEDs. Those are controllable, so you choose from a range of colors while adjusting the brightness to set the mood. For additional style points, the Matrix comes stock with gorgeous rosewood handles on the portafilters, steam and hot water lever knobs, and the group lever. On many machines, real wood trim like that is an upgrade at additional cost. A touchscreen display is another modern upgrade, and your control center for easy setting of boiler temps, display of brew pressure and pressure in the steam boiler, adjustable pre-infusion times to craft the depth of your espresso extractions, and it's going to give you maintenance alerts and functions, control of body panel colors, and you can set on and off times by day of week so the machine can be heated up and ready to go on your schedule. It's the only machine in our favorites with that capability. This is a modern machine made by one of the most storied names in the business. Bezzera designs and makes more components in-house than other manufacturers. So rather than purchasing components from third parties and designing machines around them, Bezzera designs their own parts and brings them together into a beautiful whole. If you like to make a statement and are more about the modern, the very capable Bezzera Matrix is worth a look. The ECM Synchronika is a true luxury product with perfection in finishing details and performance characteristics to match. Handmade in Germany, this machine has more than double the number of 5-star reviews of any of our other favorites. So what's it got users love? Of course, the beautiful finishing details, best-in-class steaming power, large stainless steel boilers. It's plumbable direct to water line and has a very quiet rotary pump. Now, over the years, we've worked with ECM to bring improvements like the extra steaming power and the available flow control. Using the customizer at Whole Latte Love, you can build out your Synchronika in 3D. There you can add exotic real wood components like side panels, levers, knobs, and portafilters, including bottomless options. The Synchronika, like all Profitec and ECM machines with E61 groups, is available with flow control for next level espresso. Even if you're just dreaming, customizing the Synchronika in 3D is a whole lot of fun. Like the Pro 600, it runs near 2 bar of pressure in the steam boiler for best-in-class steaming power. But the Syncronika's boiler is twice the size of the 600's, so cranking out drinks when entertaining large groups is no problem. The Synchronika has all the features we love. The PID display becomes a shot timer when pulling shots. The sprung lever valves are easy to operate. It's one of the few machines that does a true line pressure pre-infusion when plumbed to a water line. And don't miss added touches like the custom subtle taper of the E61 group head, the angled and balanced portafilters with accents to match the E61 lever and drain, dual gauges mounted high for visibility, and the silver finish of the PID display, which blends into the face of the machine. The Synchronika features the finest finishing of external panels and seams in the business. All are smooth and polished to perfection. Even the internal seams are finished with no visible weld marks, something you just don't find on other machines. Under the hood, you'll appreciate simple engineering, well laid out and reliable, high-quality components arranged to protect sensitive electronics from excessive heat and moisture. If you're looking for a head-turning showpiece and the best available dual boiler machine, the Synchronika is it. Now, if you like the specs of the Synchronika but want to save a few $100s, an on-roll mention has got to go to the Profitec Pro 700. Internally, it's identical with the same boilers, rotary pump, and the rest as the Synchronika. The exterior finishing is excellent, beyond what you see in competing machines and just a notch below the Synchronika's. Valves go to quarter-turn sprung knobs, portafilters are straight rather than angled, gauges are mounted low, and you lose a couple of the high-end finishing details, but there's no difference in capabilities or espresso quality. So those are our top picks for our 5 favorite dual boiler machines of 2022. If you have any questions on these machines or anything coffee, use those comments and I'll get you a detailed answer. And if you love coffee and espresso as much as I do, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. I'm Mark. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back here soon for more of the best on everything coffee, brought to you by Whole Latte Love.